Welcome back, my YouTube subscribers. You know who this is. I wanted to thank this beautiful day, the beautiful people I've run across, and the people I will never know in this life or people elsewhere, and enjoy the day. We have a gorgeous day today. Beautiful, sunny, a little windy. It has a little heat index, but small. And just enjoy, you know. But well, let me say this. We are the cups of so much stuff going on. And now we just had a huge hurricane. And those are people like you and me. Our government betrays us, and I got a nerve to see a sign like this right now in all these yards because these people right here are not affected till it comes to their door. Meaning, they are so blinded, they don't do research, they don't do anything. They just see the badness out of these people who are in power right now, and they act like it doesn't exist until it hits their doors. This is what needs to happen to a lot of them. The bad needs to trickle down to their front doors in their lives, that they may wake up. Because we're living in a very, very sleepy world. And until the darkness shows up or the bad shows up back at us, that's maybe when they wake up a little. And most of them will stay asleep because the money is good and the power is good. And they forget we're all human beings. We all need help. We all need help. That's the biggest thing of all. Not other people who are unknown to us, people who are not a part of this country. We all need help. And I say to people everywhere today, the human race is something I've been saying for a minute. The human race is forgetting what it is to be human anymore. They have become so corrupted, so out of touch, and they don't realize that that man next door just lost his home. That man or woman next door have lost everything, and they had what they thought was securities. Oh, let me say something on this one. Securities are false. They don't exist. They can be stripped away, taken away from you instantly without you even notice there's a hint of some danger, a hint of loss. And we'll sit back here in our minds and we'll be just like, oh, well, that's not going to happen to me. I'm not them. Beware of your tongue and your actions. Because anything at any time can be lost to anyone. And that is a tragedy in and of itself. So humans are forgetting the power of loss. They're forgetting what it is to excel in things, to grow in things. Girl, go. Anyway, just amazing. What we fail to see in this life. We fail to realize that nothing is permanent. Nothing is absolute. Nothing is concrete. And watch this one. Nothing is nailed down to the ground. And that goes in not only our house, physical, finances, mental, people have lost their minds all day. Nothing is eternal. Millions of dollars in banks one day, next minute, zip to do zero. So when you realize the impermanence that the ancient Indians spoke of, the Buddhists spoke of, the Zen spoke of, all these religions who spoke, well, not all of them, but those particular East Asian religions spoke of, the impermanence causes suffering. Nothing is permanent. Nothing. Not even these trees. Look at these beautiful trees. Probably stood around for 50, 60, 70 years. Who knows? More. That's impermanence. They could be wiped out. People down there in those places who had nice, beautiful homes, cars, a good job, probably all swept away. So you sit back and you think about those things and you say to yourself, Where are you at mentally? Because I'm going to tell you what ground zero goes back to: your mental. Is your mental a fortress, or is it a weak, decaying vessel? And I'm going to tell you straight up, you will want to be the strongest you can be. You will want to be mentally fit, mentally and secure in that knowledge. Because a lot of people are not there with that. A lot of people are not there with what I just said. So they're the very ones that are going to be the worst when the worst happens, because they didn't have any solitude and mentality to withstand the hurricane within the soul. And I'm not talking about the soul on the outside. I'm talking about what's inside of you when the storm comes. And if you know that as a human being, you will want to learn as much as you can, absorb as much as you can, and prepare your mind in case a survivalist plan X is not in place. What I mean by plan X, gathering your mind together with survivalist tools, survivalist thoughts, survivalist thinking, and you grow into that world. That's what I'm steadily growing into. Survivalist mind, because we are also on the hour of a nuclear bomb going off. And they're walking around just la la la, happy, everything's giddy and lovely and gay. I'm a racist, I'm a hater, I discuss. Do people even realize how severe that thought is? That is a dark, dark, dark thing. And I tell you what, we have to wake up. And I see people waking up all over the place. And a lot of them don't know what to do. They don't understand. They've been moved up into an understanding they didn't have before. But that's when you grab things and start looking up things, even on channels, and start absorbing as to what it is to wake up and to see the world differently than you've ever seen before. I have been waking up, I have been absorbing, and I am growing. And what I can say to anybody next to me is, where are you at when the worst happens? And I'm going to say one more thing before I get off of here, because these are short videos. I just had one of the worst years of my life again. I've not had one of these in, who knows, 12, 13, 14 years, 12 years, 13, I don't know, remember. But you know what? As all my securities were depleted from me, all the things I believed in were changed in an instant. I'm going to tell you this. If it wasn't for reaching out to higher beings, higher things, if it wasn't for me having some type of endurance within me already there, because I'm going to tell you who was my friend at that moment the most. Not the most, God was, but the most with me. I wasn't my friend at all. I fell apart when it fell apart. And I tortured me. Listen to that word. I tortured me the most than anything else that was going on outside my life. But it also showed me how fast I could realize material comes and goes. That I realized. So I'll never take things for granted anymore. Nor will I invest my soul into items, because those items can leave me at any time. But I will say to each and everyone on this cast tonight, you can survive. You can survive, you can thrive, and you can grow into something different. And I am now moving into something different I have never been before. It's almost like that Star Trek thing. We're going to space where no man has been before. Charter new realms, new worlds. And some of us are going to be forced into that, whether we like it or not. But what I will say in conclusion is, hold on to the thought, no matter how bad it looks, how ugly, how disgusting, defaming it looks, hold on to the fact that the best is yet to come. Even if you can't see it, it's there waiting. Even if it looks like hundreds of miles out to the ocean, hold on to the fact that the best is yet to come. Something that held me up through all that. It is possible, it is a reality, and most of all, it's a truth. Not a falsehood, a truth. My friends, I close this set on Anywhere Street today, and I want to say to everybody here, everything, you are loved. Find it in you, and then you can give it to others, and you can teach, coach, and perform and show them the love they need after you got your love first. Be well, my friends. Namaste, and the best day as every day should be. Good day, my friends.